Oh shit! In honor 100th anniversary episode, Tom.
You know what, dude? I've quit like trying to promote shit at work because I've realized
everybody that's gonna
probably
watch
not good. You're gonna watch it and be like, what the fuck? I just had like a sexual harassment training thing.
Oh shit!
And then they were talking about like, you know, people may be offended by just words you think are appropriate, and like, you know, you drop the F-bomb, you think it's like they were saying my whole spiel. And I was like,
fuck!
Fuck, I do this. I can't talk.
They're censoring me.
Censoring me. But apparently a lot of people there felt that. It's just
but they're censoring you? No shit.
Good one, Joe.
But anyways.
As a singer.
I'm bringing a throwback from where it all started.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't even know if I can drink this. I don't even remember what it tastes like. This is my old one.
Yep.
The baby. I used to drink this all the time.
It's from their
when
origin.
We first started. Okay, we gotta say this for number 100.
Hey, this is Joe and Tom from Drunkards of the Sun.
Another funky funk, drunk episode coming to you, courtesy of Drunkards of the Sun. Anything in life's work could have been ahead of you. Tom and Joe from Drunkards of the Sun.
Join us every week on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Yeah. Podcast that's about anything and everything under the sun.
Check it out.
Joe's drunk.
Yeah, we both are fucking drunk.
Stop it. Coming soon. It's going to be one of the worst movies. Hit HBO Max.
What's that?
King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's hit the 31st of this month.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Fucking terrible, probably. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Do yourself a favor and watch it.
Why's he got this magic weapon? How's he get...
Oh, yeah. You didn't catch that part in the trailer?
No, we were bad-mouthing it
probably.
Too much.
So, in the trailer, if you see it, apparently King Kong and Godzilla, their species have been fighting each other since the dawn of millennia.
Yeah.
So they got a rivalry going on that dates back to the beginning of time. And, you know, they're apes, so they know how to forge weapons. Because, you know, apes do that. They forge weapons.
They go spearfishing.
They do that, but they learned that.
Yeah.
They learned that from
they learned forging back in the day.
Yeah,
forge weapons.
Yeah, but I don't think that a big-ass fucking ape was looking at a guy this big to him and going, what's he doing down there? I don't know. What is he doing down there? You think we can fight these lizards if we do something like these guys are doing? I don't know. That's a pretty tiny weapon. No, dummy. If we make it big. Oh, like forge it ourselves? Yeah. We can take on Godzilla's.
Where's he get the wood and stuff for the handle? Because it looks...
Trees, Joe.
Yeah, but how...
Crash!
I don't think that they're
this
big.
human's like, okay, now what you gotta do there is you take this axe and you start hitting it a bunch of times and... That's our houses, King Kong. He's like, all the other apes are making fun of me for this, trying to learn this stupid shit. I'm never going to be able to do it. And he storms out. And he comes back like, I'm sorry. Sorry, Fred. I want to learn. I really do. Well, you got to have patience there, Kong.
How many?
And then all the Godzillas are just watching these apes like, see this shit? They're sitting in the ocean, like, swimming. They're like, you see these fucking apes? They can't even swim. What are they trying to do? He's learning something from that little man. What's he going to do with that little tiny thing? I don't know. And you hear King Kong, I'm going to make it bigger.
Where'd the rest of them go? Why is there only one of each left?
Because they all died in the war between Godzillas and King Kongs.
So it was a tie? It was a draw?
Up until tonight. Up until this year.
Oh, I bet they become
Why
friends.
not?
They become friends at the end. That's the end of the movie.
That's what's going to happen. Like, how are you going to have King Kong kill Godzilla? Or how are you going to have Godzilla King Kong? Like, how imagine, like, all the kids, like, no! Yeah. Godzilla's like, he eats his head. Or vice versa, and King Kong picks him up. He's like, I'm going to snap his neck. Yeah. Snaps his lizard legs. Everyone's like, I like King. I love that really. Like, you're not going to do it. So, yeah, what's probably going to happen, if I had to guess and assume.
Maybe they killed them both.
No, humans are going to take a play in this. They're going to create they're going to create the Mecha Godzilla, and they're going to try and take out both of them, and they're like, you believe this shit? We're just trying to have a peaceful rivalry battle to the death. And these fuckers, they built something trying to kill us both.
It's all a setup.
It's a setup. I think that's what's going to happen. And that's why I'm going to watch it to see if this comes true. Because what's going to end up going to happen is going to come true. And I'm going to be like, I knew it!
Oh,
they would use this, be like, I told motherfuckers. But it shows them in the trailer like cave paintings that people did of Godzillas and the King Kongs fighting each other from the dawn of millennia.
That's stupid.
Stupid.
Right, that is stupid.
So if you know what, I would have accepted it if it, you know, they just were species roaming around and killed each other. Yeah. Like dinosaurs. Yeah. Did, you know, just, hey, there's a bunch of T-Rexes over there. Fuck them, let's get them, you know?
Yeah.
I can accept that more than, I don't know, they're probably going to have them paint their faces and dance around fires and pray to their gods and then fight each other. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck am I watching? I just wanted to see a giant gorilla and a giant lizard fight to the death. Yep. Instead, you show me absurdity.
Yep. Add these humans.
Add these fucking humans. I'm telling you. It's like no one can communicate with King Kong except some kid. And she has a doll. I got you a doll. In real life, Kong would be like, smack her the fuck out. Like, wee!
Or just pick the girl up.
He spits her out. Like, it's awful. He pisses on her. It goes off. The tribe's like, you've been rejected. Because that's what it was in the old ones. Yeah. Was they always sacrificed the hot chick. Yeah. And Kong's like, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna molest her. Like, that's what happens in it. Because like Naomi Watts stood up to him, and the chick from the '80s once stood up to him, like, because he's like, ooh, trying to touch him, and they like smacked his hand away, and he's like, oh! Wouldn't you think he'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Or as Joe says, that's what I think. I mean, I'm just saying, King Kong. I didn't create these stories. I'm just watching them. It's my interpretation of them, and it's pretty accurate. I feel like it's pretty accurate.
Oh goddamn! Cancel culture.
They might get me for that one. But fuck them. It's true though. If you what? It's not me you're gonna get after. I'm like, you can't get me. You gotta get King Kong. He's a giant ape raping people. And honestly, cancel King Kong. Warner Brothers, 2 days later, Warner Brothers announced they're taking off all the King Kong movies. What? Some guy, Tom Murphy, thinks he's a podcaster on YouTube.
He's woke.
He's woke. Then they go back. Like, you hear what he said like a week ago? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Why'd you do this? Why didn't you just wait until the 100 show? Be like, listen, Tom, just hold off on Natty Daddies for a while. I'm like, you're like, Joe, I can't. I'm fiending. I need some now. You're like, just hold on. I promise you.
I was going to.
I have something special. I'd be like, special? And then you're like, it's for the 100 show. It's a special. I'm like, Rocky. And then when you did this, then I would have been totally surprised like I was. Instead, I got to reenact it.
No, you don't.
Instead, I'll be like this. Oh, hey. I used to drink these all the time. No. And they were like, is this a commercial?
I thought he said he wasn't doing commercials.
He wasn't doing this shit no more. Because I watched Game of Thrones. All of Game of Thrones. Binge watch that bitch.
You watched it all?
All of it. And you know what? I understand why people got mad at the end. I understand.
Well, what'd you want to happen?
It's not what I wanted to happen. Is what... Listen. The whole point of the fucking show, in my opinion, was this broad was going to try to take her kingdom back. Yeah. And kill the evil bitch, right? Mm-hmm. When she got it, they kept talking about these fucking White Walkers, the whole thing. You seen them here and there. Jon Snow fought a couple, right? You're like, oh, this is gonna be crazy by the time they go and they fight the Night King and have the army. Okay, so 3 whole episodes total. Like 2 of the White Walkers and their army get into the castles, and 1 of them fighting. That's a whole season. Like, that's a whole season in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the White Walkers are here. That's a whole season.
Yeah.
But instead, they saw the White Walkers. They're like, oh, shit. Oh, that's really scary. You know what? Fuck all of you. You're up there. And I was like, okay, I get that. That's cool and all. So then when the bitch turns crazy, they kill her off the same episode. So she flips. Because at the end of the season, the trick with the dragons flips out.
Yeah.
And does exactly what her predecessor did. Her father or whatever. He was the Mad King.
Yeah.
And then so Jon Snow killed her.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. That's a whole season.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, what? Because it built up to nothing. Like, it was just like...
This guy gets this.
Honestly,
whatever.
you had like fucking, I think like 8 seasons, 9 seasons. Yeah. And it could have... The way they done it... Season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 meant nothing. Because it really did nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could have took those out and still had the whole show. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, that's how they end this? Like, I was just...
Well...
And then what got me too was, Jon Snow, he rode a dragon. Okay. So the dragons know him. Okay. But when he kills their mom...
They're cool.
They're still cool? The dragon's sitting there going... Rah! And he's looking at him like... You did it. And he's just like, we good, buddy? Yeah, I guess so. I was like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I understood. Like, because I never watched it up until, a month ago.
Yeah.
Fucking, and it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it up until the end. Because then I'm like, why did they have this? What? Like, it was just, it made no sense. It was, they could have, and they should have had, like, the whole White Walkers, to me, is a whole season. Yeah. That should have been a whole season. And then when she kills the one broad, you should have had, like, you could have done a whole season of her taking her castle back, taking over the kingdom.
Yeah.
And then a whole season of her being mad.
Yeah.
And then that's why you fucking
and then
justify it. And then the last season of them destroying her.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense.
No.
No, they did that all in one episode. Oh, what episode? And then the way they, like, I don't understand fucking your sister, I guess. Because this knight who can get any chick in the world and fucking has still wants to bang his sister.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, his sister's hot, but I still don't, I wouldn't be like madly in love and have to fuck her. Like, he's like, gotta fuck her. You know what I mean? He's just looking at his sister like, oh my God, can't wait to rail you. You know what I mean? I don't get that. I mean, I get that they did that. You know, I get they did that in the days, but
don't get why.
I just don't get why. I thought, like,
is that a necessity more than...
I thought it was, I thought it was more like a keeping your bloodline type thing, and not like a passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. But the good thing I did take away from Game of Thrones is, I know I'm not a homophobe. I had no problem. I was sitting there watching, I was like, damn, these guys are just love each other. And they just, he'd be like, one dude's banging all kinds of dudes, right? Yeah. And I'm just like, this guy's a fucking whore. I'm like, another guy? I'm like, what about him? I was like defending the one guy who was fucking on. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, as you probably should.
As you should, right. But I had no problem, because most people would be like, oh, what are you doing? You know, at least that was in our generation growing up, I feel like, right? But I was just watching it, I'm like, okay, another sex scene, whatever. It's fucking... but they had so many sex scenes in that show.
It desensitized him.
It did.
It's just like, more sex.
Maybe it was. Or I just didn't give a fuck. You know, I just didn't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, okay, Iron Fist is getting his freak on. Because Iron Fist was in it. Dude played Iron Fist.
Okay. I haven't watched the whole thing. I know how it ended. And
it's wild.
What's fucked up is, though, the books aren't even done.
Oh, really?
The guy's still trying to end it. And this was HBO's end. This was their go at.
Yeah, but see, I talked to dudes at work that know more about it than I do, and they said it was the creators of it that wanted to end it. It wasn't HBO. Like HBO wanted to keep it going.
Oh, and then the dude.
They wanted, and the showrunners and all that. They wanted to go do something else.
I don't blame them. What, 9 years?
No, I don't blame them either. But still, you know,
I mean, it was a cash cow. I mean, they were getting paid.
You know that HBO would have been like, oh, here's $40 million an episode.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how many people do I got to slaughter in fucking this season? 40 million? Oh, so he likes to fuck his other sister this time.
Switching it up.
I like this. Just saying. Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Let's see how bad I remember this. I haven't had one of these in it's been a year?
Probably.
At least a year. I'd say a year.
Probably pretty close.
I'd say pretty close. This should be a drink and a drop it. This should be a drink and a drop it. It should be like, this is my old drink versus a new drink. Which one do I take?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Dun, dun.
Oh, shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah! No, I'm joking. Smooth. Remarkably fresh. Tastes better than Natty Daddy. It does. I want my drink back. God damn it. It was a little more pricier. By, I think, 20 cents.
Yeah.
Like 20 cents, I think. It tastes better.
Yeah. It's more expensive than Steel
And you know what? And you know what? And nobody can make fun of you for this because because everybody knows Natty Daddy, right? They're like, Natty Daddy? That's fucked up. You go, what are you drinking? Hurricane? I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? Nobody knows. I'm like, oh, that's 8% alcohol. It's the big one. They go, huh, it's pretty crazy.
the big one.
Then the guy who's drinking the exact same one, except it says blue can. They're like, look at that nasty shit.
We didn't even try show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this since we're just 30 seconds away from a solid hour of bullshit.
Thanks for tuning in, Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
And thank you all for subscribing and liking from Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.